What's up, guys? I'm back up in here, and there is a brand new X. I knew it. That's a new X right there, dude.
Right there?
Right through here. If you were like stand right here and look right here, that's brand new. I've never seen that. And
that's an A-frame. Look, you got the one going up this way, and then this one you put across it.
Well, I don't know if that's back up this way. Let's look.
No, it's resting up against it. I don't see it.
But this is an area where I've actually got Sasquatch on video. And there's been a recent sighting. We're just up the road. See the little road right there? Actually, nobody traveled that. And there was one that was actually sighted just right kind of in this area. And but this is a really, really, really serious area. There's some serious Sasquatch activity right back here. It's kind of a straight climb, straight up, and then it flattens out. But I did, in fact, I gotta go look at this X structure right here. We'll zigzag back that way, and then I'll go back that way. I'm not gonna lie. I have my bro. I talked him into coming up here with me because I am a bit nervous to come up here by myself. That's how crazy it is. And it looks like there's this. Looks like a new X right here. I don't remember this one. Right there. We're kind of walking along here on high alert because this is no joke with the amount of Sasquatch that are in this area back in here. But the other day I was on the Bigfoot mapping project and discovered that there was another sighting right down the way from me. But we're kind of on high alert here because this area is insanity. It's one of the best areas that I've looked at since I've been. He sees something over here. Maybe another impression. But it's one of the better areas that I've seen up around here. And see right back there, it starts to get thicker. And like these, there's a lot of springs up here too, so there's a lot of thick bushes and trees and stuff like that. And we're on high alert though. We're headed up further though.
Because that bird keeps going off.
Yep. They know we're here.
Huh?
They know that we're here. See, there's some fresh bark off this tree, right? This tree wasn't tipped over the last time I was here. That's been pushed over, and it could have been the one those people seen, but this tree's actually been leaned over. Sasquatch will do such things. But we hear a bird losing its mind up here. Oh, look, there's the two leaners right here. I've always talked about them. The two leaners that come up to the top, they kind of come in on themselves and they meet perfectly at the top up there. This is what I'm talking about. This is what they do. It means something to them. It's like an ancient language. And there you go. See that? That means something to them. And that's just what they do. Yeah, and look, this one, you just see a lot of evidence here. Look at that one's been snapped. Pushed in here, making a possible X. Look at that. Whew, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous. There's a top end X. I've talked about these. A top end X. And there's a fork right there made out of it. And see, there's some other manipulation. He's standing by over here.
This is not natural.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that. That is more manipulation by these Sasquatch. It means something to them. It looks like there's possible an X on the ground right there. There's all kinds of evidence. And these have been all stacked in here. Butt ends up. And then the top of a tree coming this way, forming that X on the back side. Coming over to this top end X right here. There's your two leaners, again, coming up. I just filmed some down below, and I filmed some in past videos. That means something to them, how they come up and meet. at the top up there.
Not good. That could be bear, but I'm not getting too excited about it.
I think that's some bear poop right there, honestly. Look at this nice little flat rock. I've tried to do a live stream right on top of this rock one time, a couple years ago. It didn't work too well. But see how it gets a lot thicker with greenery and stuff like that. We're getting into the area where they're kind of hiding at, and yeah, it's gonna get. Maybe we'll catch something. I don't know. I need everybody scrub through my videos, man. Look for faces and stuff. I know I got one guy, he faithfully does it, and man, I appreciate him for that. He spends a lot of time scrubbing through my videos. There's a path. Runs right up that way. Anybody there? Butt end of a stump. Look at Dale. Right on there. You can't even see him. That's how well this stuff. Hey Dale. What? Did you just whistle? Yeah. Okay. Okay, false alarm. That was him. But maybe we'll capture something. Maybe we'll get some kind of audio. Wood knocks, foot stomps, whistles, and all that jazz. There's some more manipulation by them. But we're getting up into the area. Look, another forked tree. They got a thing with forked trees. This is all manipulation done by them, guys. This is just something that they do. Again, I'll say it's an ancient language. I personally cannot get sick of it. Looks like a footprint right there. Maybe. Huh? He's saying something to me. I can't hear him. Look at this. There's a pathway. It leads right up, goes that way. A game trail. And they tend to use that. These game trails, it's a path of least resistance. There's all kinds of structures back in here. Is that a slash pile? Is that a slash pile? There's a big, this is like a seating area right in here. There's a giant X right there. There's this leaner coming across right here. But that's what they do. Top sides on that side of the trees, bottom sides on this side of the tree. That's a big juicy X right there. That's a perfectly symmetrical X. I can't get enough of these. This is their area right here, man. That's a big one too, man. I could just about stand under that. Because this is where it starts getting real thick up in here, guys. Take a couple of zooms. They're hiding that stuff back there. Another X right there. This area that we're in right here. Oh, I can't stress to you how much of a hot spot it is. There's Sasquatch everywhere in here. telling you, man, it's insanity. Zoom in here. It's real hard to steady this. It's just tree. I think we just got some whistling. Look at this. Wood knock. Heard a wood knock right back here. Another one. I don't think it's loud enough for this mic to pick it up. Well, here is a log stack. Let me get a better view here. Look at this log stack right here. That's what we just heard. That's what we just heard, huh? I told you this is how they start their shit. This is a log stack. It's like a wall right here. Something's been sitting right here. Something's been moving through here. But there's this huge wall of logs right here. How does that just happen? All stacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6. Stack of logs right there. That's wild. We're hearing some activity right back here though. I told you, every time we come back in this area, just wood knocks and whistles. I bet that first whistle of my camcorder might have been able to get that. Huge top end X. Right there. Do you see it? Right there, see it? The top end X. Sorry, I'm talking to the guys on my, they're watching it, they're gonna be watching this video. But we were just getting some wood knocks, but we see this like Sasquatch lumber yard on through here. We're gonna make our way over there and we're gonna take a look in there. But we already got some, like some whistles and like little wood knocks like he was demonstrating a little bit ago. Freaking wild, man. There's like a wall of logs. Yeah, maybe some of them are natural, but that's sure weird how they're all just stacked up right on top of each other. Like, how does that happen naturally? Right over here, we're getting close to where I got that one on video. But we're gonna see now they'll swing around to the bottom of us, is what those Sasquatch will do. We're in here, we can't really make it that way because it's way too thick. And, you know, go figure. They make it like that. So we're getting closer to where I got that one on video and where all that shit happened that day. Look at this though. It's like a lumber yard. And you can't walk in this shit. They can. And every time I've come up with stuff like this, there's always one hiding or I see a tremendous amount of evidence. Look at that. This was all manipulation by Sasquatch, guys. I'm telling you, a lot of people look at me, roll their eyes, be childish about it. I do know what I'm talking about. This is definitely them. I think it's just a log right there. This goes up and up and up the mountain in this forested area that they like this kind of forest a lot. How did this brand new sapling get tucked underneath this old tree that's been laying here for a long time? And look at this. Look, maybe a wood knocker. Look at that, it's freshly broke. Look at that. Compared to this, you can see if I break, well, Yeah, that's real fresh looking. And here's the Sasquatch lumberyard right in front of us. And then I believe we got like a little area where there's some, where they can. Back there in my back. There's something's been sitting right there. Yeah, something's been sitting right there. Look at this. It's just this lumberyard. Just tons of trees laying all over the place right here.
It could be like what we would consider a settlement almost.
Yeah, and we'll see. They'd sit in here and hide.
They'd be low enough where they'd be almost undetectable.
Oh yeah. And see, I just got cell phone service. I don't usually get service out here. I see. I've been trying to tell everybody, man. I've been trying to tell everybody. Keep an eye out.
We're being watched.
We're definitely being watched because we already heard those whistles and wood knocks. They know we're here. It's just where are they watching us from? See something?
You see this line of trees right here? Look at that little black thing that's right in between. See it? Little pinprick. Looks like.
Up high?
Yeah. It looks like there's like a little rock outcropping. There's something right there. And it wasn't there a few minutes ago when I first came up here. Just zoom in on it. May not be anything, but
I gotta find it in my camcorder. Well, I see a little log.
huh?
I see a log.
That could be it.
Maybe that's it.
Through that line of trees, I just see that black thing. And there's another.
See all that manipulation? Look at all that manipulation right there. Huge amount of manipulation.
There's another big edge just right there.
Oh, yeah, look, see the low index? See how it's all lower?
Yeah.
There's a low index, and then I think it maybe comes into a bigger X.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Because they make these low index, middle X, top X. And sometimes the X's will have a branch on either side, top, or straight to the bottom.
They have the ones that look like they're made to Y to hold them.
Yep.
This one was broken.
Because this is the spot right here. Yeah.
It was broken a long time ago, but it broke.
Yeah,
it could just fall over.
Violently shattered. And it's funny because these are all just violently shattered and pushed over or whatever in this one little spot. And this is not like your typical wind burst knockdown, is what they call, because all the trees would be lined the same exact way. What was that? There was
something either on wood or some sort of vocalization. It was like a
rock clacking, maybe?
No, it wasn't rock. And it was too quick to be a wood knock. Because it would have had to have two of them going.
Yeah, it might. You never know. Little X right on top of the rocks. Look at that. Isn't that cool, guys? This is what they do. You've seen the last video where there was a big X on top of the rock. There's something to do with that, and I think it has something to do with energy, to be honest. That's juicy, guys. There's a seating area right there. It's all compact down. Little seating area right there. Looks to be another X right here. And look at this. I believe this is a huge X right here. Kind of a mid section X. Low end X maybe. And there's more manipulation right here. There's all these trees. Like this one tree. It bends up, comes around, bends, goes behind that tree right there. How does that just naturally happen? You know what I mean? Now we're getting like some really light pops, little wood knocks. Started there, did another one down there, did another one down there. They're just little wood knocks, little pops. Not very loud. guys gotta tell me if you see anything, man. I'm trying to watch, I'm trying to keep my eyes peeled. But usually you come back, play the video, and there's one standing there. Really odd how that happened. Just kind of let it run for a minute, listen. So it's real hard to say when they're going to do it. You know, I could sit here for the next 3 hours and get absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's real hard to see anything, you know. This deep, dark timber. There's a suspended small log. This one's broke over the top. This is laying right here, right over this lock. Look at that. It's just a suspended branch that they had put up. Look at this. This is all what they do. And then on the back side, you got more manipulation, how they're laying things across, making X's and stuff. And there's another X right here. We're going to kind of look. Oh my God. Look at the size of this X right here. And look at that tree that's bent clear around on the top end of this X right here. Let me get to that in a minute. But look at this. This is just suspended there. Look at that guy. That is wild. Moving. It's going back and forth down there. Really? Little guy, I'll bet you.
Sounds like this.
Like slow walk, like walk, listen, walk, listen. Wow. There's a small X right here. Here's this manipulation I was just showing you over the top of this rock. So lean right up onto this rock. Look at that. Something is messing with us down there a little bit. I can't get audio of it though. Look at that giant X right there. Giant X. Wow. Here's another small X. I'm going to call this one the land of X's too. Look, there's another double X. Possibly another double X integrated with the first X. Look at this little X right here. You got the one branch leaning up on that fork right here. And again, you got the top part on this side, bottom part's on the other side of the tree. That's the typical Sasquatch characteristic, how they make these X's. Here, while I'm up here, I'm going to take a zoom. There's something down there. I don't. So running back and forth. He's down below us here. There's a tree creaking behind me. Right behind us, there's something following us along the thicket in that Sasquatch lumberyard. I'm going to kind of do the camera on me trick. We're gonna loop around back this way. We're gonna head back into that thicket a little bit, kind of get up and around that Sasquatch lumber yard. And this area right here is crazy. You guys gotta let me know if you see something, eh? That's where we're going. I can't hold my arm like that too long. It gets tired. I don't know, may see something today, maybe not, I don't know. What is that? Is that a log? What is that? Looks like a little face on it, doesn't it? This could be a stump or something, maybe. Could be. Here's an example of 3 leaners. They've all been placed right into the fork of this tree. 3 little sticks. Look at that. That's wild. Right here. Look at that. Placed right in there. And these did not grow from here. There's another leaner back down there. The area where I had this huge encounter. Look at this break right here. It's coming down, like forming like an X right here. That's wild. But this is the area, and that tree right there is the one that got hit by a rock, huge rock, and it came down and hit this deadfall. And I don't know where the rock is at. The rock's not there, but it came from in here, and it was crazy what happened. We were standing up next to the structure, and that forest lit up, and right down in here somewhere is where I got that Sasquatch on the video. Right down in here. We're gonna loop around over this way. Sorry about my camera work. Oh, you're standing in front of a nice little X right there. You looking at that? Yeah, like that tree's been bent down, and then that was placed onto the side of that to make that X, huh?
And
do you see
there's a river down there.
And it's pointing at it. Look at this seat right here. This is huge impression right here. And this is the structure I'm talking about. This is so obvious, guys. Look at that. Look at this. This is something that they do right here. It symbolizes, I don't know, you notice I got next to this, I got cell phone service? You see that shit? I talk about that. I just got next to the structure and I just got cell phone service. Again, I've talked about this, guys. I don't know if anybody's listening, but I talk about it. How when you get next to a structure, boom, you get cell phone service.
That's definitely made that way.
Yeah, that's wild.
And these are in the ground. They're bent down to make that.
Yeah.
And there's one as a support right here. See it?
Are the hairs on your neck standing up?
Not yet.
Mine are. And there's a scrape of some sort. No, I think it's a scrape. I think that's one we were looking at had hair on it. Let's go take a look. I don't know, for some reason, like I'm getting like tingly in my neck. I thought the hair on my neck is standing up and it's all tingly around the back of my neck into the back side of my jaw or something weird. Why?
You're sensing something.
Something. Huh? Might be. I haven't gone any further past that way. We got chased out of here that day. It looks like a possible bear scrape right there. I don't know what's going on, man. The back of my neck is just tingling. spidey senses going off maybe? I don't know.
Is that the one we just visited? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one we just went to. I don't know. Right when we got in this area, my spidey senses or something, man, it's just like tingling, like bad. My neck, it's still doing it. Why? I've had that kind of thing in my arms, but not my neck. That's kind of freaking me out a little bit, to be honest. This is where they're hiding, right in here. Or they're playing their disappearing act again. They could be playing their disappearing act again. And I'm getting zapped with some vibes or something. The hell, man, I wish it would go away. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you see, you found a spring. There's a natural spring, what I've been talking about, guys. This whole area is full of it. And this mountain's got a lot of this, and it's just streaming down this way. And that activity we had that day just happened right there. So there's plenty of water. You see any steps? Besides maybe deer,
It
really?
looks almost like a ball of a foot, like they were kneeling like this, but it could also be an elk.
Yeah.
Some sort of place on there. But I'm definitely checking by water.
Yeah, there's a bunch of these little guys. There's another one around here. I can't remember where it was at. Oh man, that tingling in my neck. You don't feel anything?
Not yet.
I really wish it would stop. There you go. Is it right when we got in that area? And I'm standing right next to a spring. That's there's a nice X right here. That's top part shoved in through the tree. The top part is on that side of the tree, and the bottom part's on this side of the tree. Look at that, guys. Look at how wild that is. Can't get enough of these X's, and there's a lot of them around here. And they're shoved in a way, it's like, you know, how would that ever get in there by itself? There's another beautiful X right there. Look at that nice juicy X. And there's a tree just on the other side of it. You see that, guys? I'm being blocked. I can't get in to get a good enough view, but the top of that X is on this side of the tree, and the bottom's on that side of the tree behind this one. Wow. And look, there's this crazy star-like structure out of wood right there. Oh my god, I gotta look at that. Hold on. Crazy star-like structure. There's a branch going here, branch going here, branch coming this way. And it was this. There's an old tree that's been laying on the ground. Look at it, it's now laying on top of the foliage. The foliage is coming out from underneath that. It's wild. And there's the X. Huge X. I'm standing under it. I didn't see that, but there's an X right here in front of me. The one piece of it goes up this way, along with the other sticks that are coming up in that. You see that, guys? That's wild. Like, what the hell, man? My neck, I keep getting real bad tingling up through my traps and my neck. I wish it would stop. Can you please stop making my neck tingle like this, please? It's kind of uncomfortable, to be honest. Could I ask you to stop? And I don't know what the tingling of the neck means at all. I've just had it happen in my arms, and it just keeps like pulsating and radiating up into my neck. And to be honest, it's annoying me pretty bad. So something black on the other side of this clearing.
Yeah.
Could be a dang. Could be trees or something. I'm sorry, guys. Super hard to stabilize this. Could be, I don't know, something. I don't know. It's kind of tall. Come on, take off running. Clear through this clearing. It's a logged out clearing. About 60 years ago. How long ago was this logged? This was logged a long time ago, wasn't it? Like 60s or something like that? 50s? 50s or 60s? But, I still got that tingling in my neck. It's really annoying me. I don't know what to do about it. That's the area we just came from. Let me know if you see stuff in there, guys. Just noticed there's another nice little X. Looks like a lower end X maybe. It's kind of out of some smaller trees. I mean, not that small, but smaller. Top parts on this side, bottom parts on that side. That's some juicy stuff. It's getting dark on us out here. This area is insanity for Sasquatch, man. I mean, we were having some activity back there. It's just, I don't know if the mic picked it up. You guys will have to listen and see if the mic picked any of that up. Oh, look at this. There's some more crazy manipulation. It looked like this tree was pushed down on it. And look at this huge break. And that tree is laying perfectly on the rest of these little mosquito. Is laying perfectly flat, elevated like that. That's just more stuff that they do. You know, the breaks and everything. The tingling in my neck isn't so bad now. We're kind of getting out of that area. There's a logged out, cleared out area. They logged that out like, I want to say I'm trying to find a place out of here. I can't bend over too well and stuff like that because my back. But we're just kind of making our way out of here. And we walked in here a long ways. A good couple of miles probably. And see, that almost looks like an X, but I don't think it is because they're not even touching each other. And some say that they don't have to, but it's possible. There's another X. My God, the city of X's. I'm gonna have to tell Tupac to write a song about city of X's. In the city of X's, we keep it rocking. Big X. That thing's huge. Holy crap. And it's got one log kind of leaned up, just right up on the inside of it right there. It means something. It all means something to these guys. They're talking to one another and talking to others, that's for sure. Because this stuff isn't built just for us, you know what I mean? So we're being followed. We just heard a pretty good stick, eh? Pretty good stick break back here. Mm-hmm. It sounded like
a branch being ripped off.
Yeah, like a branch or something being ripped off right in the area where I had that activity back in there, guys. So we're being followed. I know we are. We're just kind of making our way out. Made this big loop. We're looking around. Gonna just kind of head back to the car.
That's kind of interesting.
And this looks like a bedding area right here, huh?
Like
it's like a little seating area right here. Wow. Let's go down this way. Ouch. I'm sorry about the camera work, guys, if it's too shaky. A little hard walking in this stuff. Keep an eye out, please, for stuff looking back at us, because something made a big break right back here. Snap! Let's kind of make our way back down through the forest. We're going to go kind of down through the area where we had that activity at. It's so thick back here, you just can't you can't see much. It's getting dark, so it's about that time they start getting up, moving around, getting the cooler out.
This was shoved in here.
Is this shoved in there?
It's shoved in there.
What? That's wild.
About the same tree.
Look, that was shoved into that wood right there. Could be part of this maybe, but it was like shoved in there. Like, how's that work?
It doesn't look like the same tree. It's not the same color.
Yeah. Okay, so almost to the car, almost to the vehicle, and we had something following us for a ways until we dipped down from the flatter area and started down the mountain, and then it stopped. So just gonna end it here. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. You know, smash the bell icon. And hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for joining me on my adventures. I try to do the best I can to educate in the subject and show you guys good stuff. Maybe the microphone picked up on some of this action back here today. We'll see. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Bye.